Good morning. Long time no see. There was probably saying, "Yay, it's not a 3D printer video." But yeah, got the 3D printer all fixed up and running good. Haven't had anything really to print. um, anyway, this video just thought I'd come say hi and tell you what's going on. Um, well, Fallout 4 is out, so I've been playing that a lot on the computer and not making much progress on other things. But um, the other day I got an email from a guy named Burtis. He's out of, I think it's New Zealand, and he makes like, this is a Arduino CNC stepper board. He makes these. It's either this one, but I don't see his website name on it anywhere, so I wonder if this is just a cheap Chinese copy that I bought by mistake instead of buying his, but they look just like that. Anyway, he emailed out to all the people that subscribe to his blog and stuff, and he's got a new board out for Raspberry Pi, and he was looking for like 10 or 11 people to test them out and put like an instructables page out. And I thought that it kind of sounds like fun. I've always wanted to try one of his Raspberry Pi CNC shields, or I think they call them hats for a Raspberry. But so I found out that, well, he had a shit ton of people, I guess, email and say, yeah, I'd like one. And found out that I was chosen as one of the, I think he had 11 people. But, so it's cool. Get a Raspberry Pi CNC board coming, and I went and ordered a brand new Raspberry Pi, one of the latest models. I think it's called the B Plus. And I'll probably try it out on both of the older version and the new version of Raspberry Pi. But anyway, where I'm going with that, I was wondering what other people would like to see. What advice or what kind of machine do you want to see? I can work on I can clear this all up and work on the plasma cutter and put that automatic torch height control. That would be kind of cool, and try to run that on Raspberry Pi. Or I have a Chinese, I think they're called K40 or something like that. One of the cheap ones you buy on eBay. A Chinese laser cutter, which the software for those things is just junk. So I can make that run on Raspberry Pi. That would be kind of cool, something different. And if I did that, I've always thought that it was just way too small. It's on the cutting area and working area on that laser cutter is I want to say 8.5 or 10 by 12, which that is tiny. That's what kept me really from using it for anything, because it's so damn small. So I thought I could take some steel, the steel tube I've been using a lot of, and extend the rails and make it bigger, and try to make that run on Raspberry Pi, which would be kind of cool. I could get off my ass and start building like a small Shapeoko made of steel, or X-carve, you know. I've been wanting to do that for a while. Small router, and I can try that with the Raspberry Pi. I have a small tag milling machine It's pretty tiny, and it's, let's see, it ran Mach 3, and the old desktop that I had running Mach 3 took a shit. That's why I just haven't used it in, God, years. I made lithophanes with it. It was really cool. But anyway, when that computer took a shit, I didn't want to get it working again. I think the motherboard fried on it somehow. Anyway, I always figured, oh, I'd just get another desktop or something and use it. But now I pretty much use laptops, and I just haven't gotten around to playing with it to try to get Mach 3 running on a laptop. I've got it runs on 48 volts, NEMA 23s, and I've got a smooth stepper board in there, and I think it talks over, it's not parallel port anymore, it talks over Cat 5, I believe, which I might be able to just run that straight off Raspberry Pi, and it would be a stupid use of, because I wouldn't need his driver board or his hat for the Raspberry Pi anyway. So I could get the tag milling machine, and either modify it to run off like 24 volts, or, because I don't think any of my driver boards can handle 48. I could do that if anyone's interested in seeing something like that. Well, there's all kinds of ways I can go about doing this. I was just wondering if any of you guys have any ideas, or what you'd rather I did, either like get on the plasma cutter, because that's pretty interesting to me. I don't have a lot of use for it. That's probably what holds me back more than anything, is I'd probably be working on it if I wanted to cut some steel out, but I just don't have a use for it right now. But I do want to get that torch height controller figured out and kind of button up that project, get it all done. Yeah, so if you guys got any ideas what you think I should do, what you would like me to do, leave a comment and give me something to think about. But anyway, I'm gonna continue cleaning up my shop. It's a mess. Probably clean up the lathe, get it put away. I don't really have any need for it right now. The milling machine, I haven't used this thing in a long time, and it can go down on the floor, or maybe I'll build a stand for it so it can sit all by itself. It doesn't take up the bench space. Yeah, started cleaning up stuff over by the bandsaw. I've got some other crap to put away, but yeah, did a little TIG welding the other day. I haven't TIG welded in a while, but it's fun. Here's a start on a new, I think it's the X-axis for a new CNC plasma cutter. Sorry about the light. Yeah, I know it's crap. Just a redesign kind of the other plasma cutter. This one's using the 10 millimeter smooth rod, and it's coming out good. And it all moves really nice, and I just have to finish drawing this is the Z-axis, finish drawing that for Z height, the Z height stepper motor and, well, carriage, I guess you'd call it. And yeah, this thing should be running, and then just build the the frame, something similar to what I did before. This turns out it's probably, I want to say 4 or 5 inches wider than the first one. But yeah, it's just same thing, only different. So I can finish working on this, or just modify the original one. The original one is a good size, I like it. But yeah, or start building X-Carve, kind of a X-Carve copy, small CNC router. Start working on something like that. I just haven't nailed down what would be a good size. You know, for me, I don't have a lot of room. So what would be a good size to make? I don't want to make it too small, but boy, it'd be just as bad if I made it too big. I guess. So get to cleaning this bench off so I have some place to do some work, and I'm real excited to hear what you guys think. Maybe give me some ideas I'm not considering right now. But okay, this video's rambled enough. I'll talk to you later.